As a real estate agent, you're always looking for other opportunities. One of those opportunities might just be working for a new broker. According to the National Association of Realtors, a realtor spends about 3 years with each broker. For this reason, you might be wondering how to tell your real estate broker you're leaving. In this video, I'll share all the steps you should take to leave your current brokerage, and we'll take a deeper look at how exactly you should tell your broker that you plan to leave. What's going on, everyone? I'm Kyle Handy, a realtor and team leader here in San Antonio, Texas. I help teach other realtors, team leaders, and brokers how to grow and scale their real estate business through digital marketing, content creation, social media, as well as tried and true methods. And if you want proven strategies that you can use to get more leads, closings, and scale your team, you'll love this video. Keep watching. So the first thing we got to talk about is to make an assessment. Are you really ready to leave? It's true, most realtors are very quick to leave their current broker, but that doesn't mean it's always the best decision. You've likely forged very real connections at your current brokerage, as well as developing your career. Before you go, consider what you stand to gain by leaving. Have you spoken to your broker about any of your concerns? It's still possible that you might be able to get the things you want out of the broker you have. Nothing is perfect. If you leave your current broker for another one, there's no guarantee you'll get everything you need elsewhere. It's possible you could leave one situation only to find yourself in the same situation elsewhere. But that doesn't mean you should linger in a suboptimal environment. If there are things that you want that your broker just can't provide, then that's it. It's time to move on. As a realtor, you aren't an employee. You don't have the same legal protections as an employee, and by the same token, you also don't have the same responsibilities. You are allowed to leave at any time, but that doesn't mean there may not be consequences. So next, let's talk about not burning any bridges with your current team or brokerage. If you've been frustrated by how your current broker does things, you might feel the temptation to leave them high and dry. But while you could just walk right out the door without giving them any reasons, it's usually a bad idea. There will almost undoubtedly come a time when you need help from your former broker or an agent that still works at your former brokerage. You might work with them as a buyer's agent. Your new brokerage could end up merging with them. You could eventually even choose to go back. For that reason, it's best to leave your real estate brokerage on a high note. Let them know what they've done for you in terms of opportunity and education. With the average real estate agent changing brokers so frequently, they shouldn't take switching brokers personally, as long as you don't make it personal. Hey, if you're getting value out of this, could you do me a huge favor and hit that like button? I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, consider subscribing if you haven't already, as I release a new free training 3 times per week, as well as go live every Tuesday, and you won't want to miss any of it. Okay, so let's move on to saving it for an in-person meeting. Real estate isn't an industry where you can just drop a typewritten letter and run. Because the real estate industry is highly personal, it's generally best to discuss your departure through an in-person meeting. If you're wondering how to tell your real estate broker you're leaving, a face-to-face meeting is the best, most respectful way to do so. However, you won't have to worry about this if your brokerage is cloud-based and all its activities are held online and through video chat. When you talk to your broker, be clear about the fact that you're leaving and when. If asked, you can outline the new and exciting opportunities ahead of you, but you don't need to justify why you're going, explain yourself, or negotiate with them. Your current broker may offer you more than your new broker if you stay on, but be cautious if you're thinking about taking that offer. The truth is that most brokers may try to keep you on temporarily by enticing you with more, but at least some of them will be planning on ending their contract with you and replacing you with someone more affordable and more willing to stay. Alright, so next, let's talk about collecting your client data. While this can vary depending on the brokerage, most realtors own their client data. It's a bad idea to enter into any contract that doesn't give you complete control over this information. Before you leave, collect all the information you have from your past clients, current clients, and even prospective clients. You may need to export it from your CRM software. A realtor isn't just a salesperson, and often a new brokerage will expect that the realtor will bring their business with them. If you have a potential buyer or seller that you're working with, you should let them know right away that you're leaving. It's equally important to tell your current clients that you're leaving your broker so that they know where to reach you. For the most part, any pending transactions will still close with your previous broker, not your new one. No one wants to find out that you've switched brokers in the middle of a major real estate transaction. Speaking of major real estate transactions, I'd like to take a few seconds real quick to tell you about my training academy. I've put together some great in-depth video-based training for real estate agents, new and experienced. So if you're looking for an actionable step-by-step system that will help you get more leads and earn more money, enroll today at academy.kylehandy.com. Okay, so up next, you gotta take a look at your contract. Before you take steps to leave, look at the independent contractor agreement you signed when you first joined your brokerage. It will likely include topics such as your real estate commission, the amount that you get from any and all closings. It also may include clauses about having to stay for a certain amount of time. In addition, if your managing broker paid for your continuing education, for instance, you might have to pay that back. Your contract outlines what you can take with you and what you might have to give back to them, but nothing in the agreement can prevent you from leaving. Your brokerage has to hand you your license in a reasonable time frame once you say that you're going to leave. If they hesitate, you can file a complaint. So then how do you prepare your clients for your move? Once you have told your broker that you're leaving, it's time to start prepping your clients. Inform your clients that you're intending on moving to a new firm. Note that it's very likely that your current broker will own any existing real estate listings you have. Though you're the listing agent, it's usually written into your contract that the listing will follow the broker. Some brokers will let a real estate professional take their current listings with them. Sometimes you can pay a referral fee to remain on the deals that you're already arranging, but that can be expensive. You can talk to your brokerage about what they expect. By the way, if you'd like my free real estate business plan template to track your sales, commissions, profit and loss, net worth, and budget, head over to kylehandy.com/business plan to download it today. Another thing to talk about is to give appropriate notice and time it right. When it comes to how to tell your real estate broker you're leaving, it's best to give them appropriate notice in advance. As an independent contractor, which a real estate salesperson is, you actually aren't required to give notice. But it's a good idea if you don't want to burn any bridges. Your contract or onboarding documents should outline exactly how much it costs. That being said, you don't need to tell your broker the second that you decide to leave. Instead, you should time it right. Usually, that's going to be after you've completed the majority of your closings. It's easier to leave when you've already resolved most of your pending transactions. This way, you avoid spending money on costly referral fees. Some brokers will let you just leave free and clear, but even then, it can be disruptive to do so in the middle of pending transactions. Another important note is to avoid telling people that you're going to leave before you officially leave. It's always best for your broker to hear from you that you're leaving, not from office gossip. If you tell your colleagues and clients in advance, your broker may feel like you've left them out of the loop. Further, they may decline to send you clients because they know you're about to leave, even if you're not going for some time. Until you hand in your notice, it's always possible that you could change your mind. Before you give your official notice, you should have another broker's offer in hand. If an offer is rescinded, you don't want to be stuck in a place that knows you're about to go. Next, don't feel bad about taking a new opportunity. As a realtor, you're an independent contractor. You're a free agent beyond the contracts you have with your residential or commercial real estate broker. While you may feel that you owe your current brokerage a lot, maybe they helped you build your client base and you've been with them for some time, you don't owe them the rest of your career. The world of real estate is a pragmatic one. There will always come a time when you need to move on to new, exciting opportunities. As a real estate agent, you are always on the move. As a new agent, you may need to work with a broker that doesn't offer you much by way of perks. But as you become more experienced in the real estate business, you also become more in demand. Finding another broker is one way to improve your success as an agent and often get a better commission. So then how do you know when it's time to move on? A successful real estate agent is always looking at what's out there and always looking for a better deal. It could be that you believe you could make more elsewhere. It could be that the company's culture has changed and you no longer feel aligned with it. Or you might have just received a better offer. You'll know when it's the right time to move on, much like you know when to sell a house. when you get the best offer that's best for your client. But in this case, it will be the offer that's best for you. So to wrap things up, if you're wondering how to tell your real estate broker you're leaving, it doesn't have to be complicated. Leaving your brokerage is common, and many agents move around before finding the right brokerage for them. Want to explore your options? Check out my video on the 6 best real estate companies to work for. I'll link it above. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Just click on the subscribe button below this video. Also, hit that thumbs up button and give this video a like, as it helps my videos reach more real estate agents looking to grow their businesses. And by the way, if you're interested in partnering with me at eXp Realty, head over to my partner page and check out the exclusive benefits you receive. I'm passionate about helping agents win. I've already partnered with nearly 100 agents across the country to help them increase their real estate business and generate more leads, and I'm never too busy for you. When you partner with me, you receive free access to all of my current and future paid courses, which you can find on academy.kylehandy.com. Additionally, you get access to my private Facebook community called The Dream Team, where I go live multiple times per week. Head over to kylehandy.com/partner for more information. Finally, if you've made it this far, I want to thank you. Type #EndCrew into the comments to let me know that you watched to the end. And now I want to turn it over to you. Have you switched brokerages? If so, how was the transition? Let me know in the comments below. Until my next video, be well and get out there and sell some homes.